Oh, hello there. Yes. Yes, it is time. It is time. The channel has gone Kratos-less for too long. And it is time we bring back it's 6 years old now, so what? I gotta say it's an oldie but a goodie. Oh yeah, God of War 2018. The first game I ever fucking played for my PS5, because I didn't own a PS4. Turned it on, there was a Black Friday deal going on for PlayStation Plus. I think it was a year of PlayStation Plus Elite for like $75, and I was like, alright, I'll get that. And then PlayStation Plus was like, do you want to play God of War 2018, a game you've never played because you didn't own a PS4 because you backed the wrong horse that gen? I was like, abso-fucking-lutely, baby. Some of you who've frequented the channel before, you already know who Uncle Phil is. Uncle Phil is the one who introduced me to this game. I watched him play this, and I was blown away. I was like, this is what God of War is now? Holy shit. And it looks so good, too. I was like, fuck. So this game is near and dear to my heart because, one, it's super sweet that he's like a caring dad. You know, the last time he was a dad, he murdered the child. Ooh, I'm nasty. I got my PS5 a week before my child was born. I told myself, I was like, all right, this is the last big purchase I make for myself until my kid is like out of college. Bought it from a scalper for $700. The disc version, I think I did okay, all things considered. Oh, by the way, this is a New Game Plus as well. I've already beaten the game, and I never did a New Game Plus. So I was like, all right, for the channel, we could do the New Game Plus. So, for whatever reason, my lady and I, the, like, cadence on taking care of my daughter was... sorry, it's adult beverages o'clock.
That is enough.
For whatever reason, the cadence was basically, I did the middle of the night. Which, by the way, gents, if your lady is breastfeeding, there really is no off night for her. You know? Even when, like, I would say, hey, go to sleep, I'll take care of her, she still had to get up every hour to pump. Because apparently if women don't pump, their boobs feel like blue balls. But, you know, on their chest. And it's actually real. And it hurts. So... But anyways, from like 11 p.m. to like 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. was my time. And like, I'm not going to lie, it's not that I'm being selfish, but I was being selfish. There were some nights where our kids started going to bed at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., you know, and she didn't like expect me, you know, to go up there until, you know, it was time. And I didn't. But, like, it really doesn't fucking matter in the grand scheme of things, because all I did was give her more time to sleep, so it's not like... But I would stay down here, and I would fucking play this. Like, this was the first thing I played on my PS5. This and the Astrobot demo game. I think for Christmas, my mom got me Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then she got me like a GameStop subscription that came with like a free used game, so I got Final Fantasy VII Remake. But yeah, I was very excited to have my PS5. I knew I fucking wanted it after I saw Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and after seeing my buddy play this, and I thought, God, the sequel's gonna be on fucking PS4 and 5. Like, I have to have one of them. And so after months of trying and several scammers, I finally did it. So by the way, I think I'll throw this in the same playlist. I've already started this New Game Plus. I started playing this again right when my YouTube channel started, which was like a year or two after Twitch. And I kind of quit. And I'm fine that I quit. And I told myself I can restart, basically because I was really bad. If all y'all want to see really bad Wash Dad, if you think this is boring, go to the first like 40 episodes on this channel. This is one of them. I think I got like 3 episodes in. And I'm just not very, like, I'm not talkative. I really had to kind of find my groove with doing this. The shit's hard alone. There's no Aaron Hansen or John Tron or Danny Avidan or Chris O'Neill or Ding Dong or Julian or Lyle or Zach or Tomar to bounce the shit off of. And I went back and watched some of these episodes. I only did like 3 episodes for this. And I was like, man, this shit sucks. I'm literally, here's the thing. I would do these recordings at like 1 a.m. when I was severely tired watching my newborn and she would fall asleep. And she would be literally right next to me, so I couldn't be loud. So like the first 3 episodes of this playthrough, there's a baby asleep next to me. And I'm basically like, so Kratos is sad. He's sad that his wife is dead. He has a boy. There's opera going on in the background. My wife is dead. You know, so I was just really quiet. And I wasn't quite sure yet what I was doing. You know, it took a while, and I was like, hey, we need to be a little more conversational here. We need to pretend the audience is always there, even when they're not. So anyways, welcome to God of War 2018. I'm excited as hell to play this. After beating Ragnarok for the 5th time, I was like, okay, let's play the old one. And let's do a New Game Plus so I can start off with all the best gear and all my fucking money from the last one. But yeah, this game will always be tied to my literal child being born. And my world got all flipped on upside down. I still remember those nights too. When your kid's a newborn, you don't sleep.
I'm sorry.
Basically, one night, it was like time to go to bed, and our kid was a fucking absolute bat. Meaning she slept during the day, was up all night. Which, it's not her mom's fault. But they say the more the woman moves around when she's pregnant, the sleepier the child will be in the womb. And then the child is kind of awake when the women are at rest. But if you have like a sitting down desk job and you're pregnant, your kid may rest in your womb during the day when they're supposed to. And then they may be up at night, a little bit here and there. I mean, they'll be up. Since my lady was a nurse, you know, she was very active during the day most days. And so, you know, our doctor said, oh, you're going to have one of them kids that's up all night. And we did. Like, she'd come home from work and take a bath and then sit down in the bed next to me and be like, oh my God, she is awake with a vengeance. So our cadence was I basically slept during the day, and then she slept at night when we were supposed to. And that was the first few months of our child. And I played this, and if she ever got up and came downstairs, I would turn off the TV. Because, I don't know, I was nervous that she would be like, is the baby asleep and you're playing video games? And I was like, I would have been like, yes. And she would have been like, why are you not sleeping then? Shouldn't you be sleeping?
You miss these.
Here's the thing. Every night at 11 p.m. when I was up, you know, when it was my turn in the rotation, I would chug like 2 Monster energy drinks or a Bang energy drink or half a pot of coffee.
Yeah.
And my kid was very inconsistent. Like, there would be nights where I would do it, and I'd be like, all right, I'm glad I did it, because she is not fucking calm at all. And then there were nights I did it, and she went to sleep right away. And I was like, oh, good, well, I can't go to sleep because there's fucking caffeine coursing through my brain cells.
Yeah. But they're too round. Could be a wild boar.
Good.
This game is magnificent, though. I was not an avid fan yet of the gaming awards, but I heard that this took home everything, including Game of the Year, which pissed off a lot of people because this came out the same year as Red Dead Redemption 2. And I know I'm not trying to have a hot take. Okay, I don't want to have a hot take. Red Dead Redemption 2 is lame. To me. Just to me. I recognize it's a really good game and a lot of people get into it. It's fun. I'm into Outer Worlds. You know? Outer Worlds was a game I really sunk my teeth into. I loved everything about the world around me. And I know that some people were probably like that with Red Dead Redemption 2. I was the same way with Elden Ring. For some reason, though, just the Old West, I don't know. I played the campaign for like 3 hours, and I was just like, man, I just don't give a fuck what's happening right now. I'm sorry. So it's a thing with me, though. I've never really once enjoyed a game that, like, you're a regular person. You know? Regular person, regular world, no special powers. I'm just kind of like, I'm like, video games. I look at video games almost like dreams, okay? What that means is, you could dream about anything, folks. Just like in a video game, you can be an orange marsupial or a purple dragon or the fictitious god of war, who is now in his Norse mythology. Playing a game where you're a regular person is like dreaming about doing your taxes. Like, hey man, you could dream about anything, right? Like anything. And you choose to dream about, that? That's why, like, Tomb Raider, Uncharted, hell, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. Just not, like, and if you're gonna be a regular person, at least be in a cool futuristic, like, sci-fi or medieval world. I don't know. Oh wow, the flaming effects look like different.
They've never come this close to our woods before.
Aw, you little Atreus. I'm so used to him being a teenager. But yeah, I played this through once, and it's funny. I've always complained that having a Let's Play sometimes gets annoying because when I play through a game, I miss everything because I'm talking. And yes, I'm going to talk over everything. I'm not going to sit silently and listen to cutscenes unless the game really has gotten me gripped. But anyways, like, I replayed Final Fantasy 16 after, playing it on the channel.
Here's this way. I can see more tracks.
I beat God of War Ragnarok on my own after beating it on the channel, and I was like, God damn, like, I missed so much of the story and the plot. I was asking such stupid questions. This one, luckily, I've played on my own.
You went to the old temple.
I know the whole story, but man, it's been a while, man. 2021 was a while ago, because that's when I played this last.
Can I have my bow back?
I'm looking forward to this story again, though.
From here.
We should get closer.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Boy.
I went hunting with Mother a bunch of times. She never wanted to take me. Why now?
It was her wish. And
I totally understand, too, why this would win Game of the Year. You know what sucks, though? What I've noticed about the Gaming Awards is if you make a sequel to just an amazing hit game, you almost are guaranteed not to win Game of the Year again. Because I feel like even the journalists are like, well, you already got Game of the Year and you didn't, like, change that much. I literally saw a dude. What's it, the dude with the fucking Kirby photo? It's like Kirby is Miyamoto. Not Miyamoto, Kojima. I forget his name. That dude's a fucking cuck. He's a dick. He's actually responded to a few of my criticisms of him, and he's a total fucking bitch. He said something like the year Tears of the Kingdom came out. He was like, you know what? Zelda got its flowers in 2019 or whatever year that came out, or 2017. He's like, Tears of the Kingdom is a fine game, but like blah 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 blah. You know, Elden Ring should win Game of the Year, and fine, I've accepted that Elden Ring should have won, but to discount to discount Tears of the Kingdom because yes, it was similar to Breath of the Wild is bullshit. You're basically penalizing a sequel for being really good and being the sequel of a really good game. Like, that's bullshit.
Father.
And they did the same thing with God of War Ragnarok. Yeah, Ragnarok took it from... Elden Ring took it from Ragnarok. Baldur's Gate took it from Tears of the Kingdom, which, whatever.
Steady your aim and breathe in.
Yeah, sorry. I got my video game years mixed up. I tried Baldur's Gate 3 and it's one of the most watched videos on the channel. Go watch it. I just didn't have the patience for it.
Your knife.
Here's the thing. I would love if it got on Game Pass or PlayStation Plus, or even if it had like a free-to-play weekend where I could really sink my teeth in and try it out. But, you know, there's like a 3-hour trial on the PS5. But like a game like that, you need probably 10 hours to get fucking used to it. Am I right? As much shit as I took for my video on Baldur's Gate 3, 99% of the comments are like, you fucking dick, this game rocks, you're just an impatient dick face, and you're not wrong. But there were a few comments that were like, you know what, I had trouble learning the combat too. It's gonna take you a while, but it's super worth it, but like also totally understand your struggle right now. And I was like, all right, thank you. The other thing, too, is I just don't read. Like, if I'm doing a fucking episode for something, I don't read. I'll read a little bit. Not a lot. And that game had a lot of fucking reading in the beginning, and I was just like, you fucking cunt. I mean, was The Last of Us 2 penalized for The Last of Us 1? I don't like The Last of Us, so you don't think I'm a speak piece for that. Wow, like legitimately the fire kind of looks cooler in this game. Oh my god, I am fucking this man up. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh. Normally not a big fan of QuickTime events in games, but understand their necessity. But, like, a lot of the finishing blows in this God of War series are so fucking good. This game is so good and gets so much unnecessary criticism. I fucking hate it. The people who complain that the puzzles are for, like, babies. Number one, I struggle with these puzzles, so fuck you. Number two, judging a fucking God of War game by the puzzles is like judging the graphics in a Minecraft game and going, why is everything square?
Are you serious?
Like, you stupid bitch. We're not playing this for the fucking puzzles.
Myself.
Nobody gives a shit about the puzzles in a God of War game, just like nobody gives a shit about the combat in a Zelda game. You go to that game for the puzzles. Don't tell me you care about the combat in Zelda game. They're all fucking very basic. The best Zelda combat is in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And if your opinion differs from that, you're just fucking wrong. So we can agree to disagree.
I am ready.
How do I save? Oh wow, it's crazy how much it does look like Ragnarok. Wait, how do I how do I save? Oh my god, goals, codex, resources, weapons. Oh my god, wait, what the fuck? Hold on, how do I save the game? Oh, you gotta hit triangle for options. Wow, so this is the last time I played this game, folks. October 13th, 2022. So that would have been precisely 2 weeks before my daughter turned 1. 10/27/21. That's 14 days before. Wow. So yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, good old God of War. Look at us. 12/7/2024. But yeah, a lot of people are probably going to be confused if they click on the episode guide for this one. Ugh. I pray none of you go watch those old episodes. They're so bad. Some of the first series I did on this channel, I regret, because I would like to do those games over. We did like Crash Bandicoot 2, Elden Ring, we did this. We did Mario 64. We did Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Yeah, there's a lot of
Still can't get the
there's a lot of just my favorite games I did way too early on. Banjo-Kazooie, which, by the way, I found a workaround for me to do another Banjo-Kazooie series. Basically, I'm going to play the Nintendo Switch version. And I can just say, Banjo-Kazooie, Switch version. Because I obviously played the Xbox version, which is the superior version. It allows for you to do, what is it? It allows you to do the stop and swap shit. And it's improved a little bit. It's also a little bit easier because when you die, you don't lose all your notes, which is such a cool thing. Like, I wonder, did somebody at Microsoft play the game and go, this is too stern of a punishment? I'll admit, it sucks, but it's really not that bad. Like, if you want to play a level and just go after the notes, like, you can do it. It's not that bad.
But why would a fire troll burn Mother's garden? And since when are Draugrs so close to the house? And what was that frozen thing that attacked us?
Wow, I'm legitimately not used to his kid voice anymore. I mean, again, it's been 2 years since I played this.
Inside, boy.
It is crazy, though, to think, like, Odin and, like, Thor and everyone were like, so built up in this. It made fucking Ragnarok. Oh, I couldn't wait. I'm a little ashamed. I only own the digital version of Ragnarok. I'm gonna buy the physical version, because Lord only knows. Like, I'm 36, so I'm at a point where I'm never selling a video game console ever again. I'm keeping this shit forever. I'm going to be 75 years old with a PS5. And when Sony says they're shutting down the internet portion of the PS5 15 years from now, I want to be able to play that shit. So yeah, we're getting the physical version of this eventually. God, that armor looks so stupid. Does this version have transmogify? I need my boy Kratos to have his sweet, sweet Greek nipples out, baby. Give me his sweet Greek nips. I think I just used whatever armor was strongest. Which is what everyone did in Ragnarok too, but you could transmogify things. Damn, he built this all with his bare hands. I could never do this. I would cry 4 seconds into cutting a tree down and going, "Are you serious?"
You lost control.
That thing was trying to kill us. It's not like you don't get angry in a fight.
Anger can be a weapon. If you control
Ooh, you little smartass.
you clearly cannot. When you
I haven't been sick in a long time. I'm better now.
fine. Come on then.
You want me to hit you?
I want you to try.
Oh, snap.
Ow! What are you...
Try again.
Why are you doing
He's trying to make him angry like Gohan. He's trying to make Atreus go SSJ2.
Again.
Stop it!
Again.
What is with his sickness? I just remembered he's like sick in this game.
You can get lost in it.
That is completely forgotten about and void in the next game.
Are clearly not ready.
What was that?
Quiet.
Come on out! There's no use hiding anymore. I know who you are.
What's going on? Do you know him?
More importantly, I know what you are.
Boy,
So you know that this man killed an Odin-level god, Zeus, and you know he murdered an entire pantheon of gods, and your first thought was, I'm gonna go fuck with that
Tell me
guy.
what I want to know. No need for this to get bloody.
Strange behavior. You know what's funny? He does look like the son of Odin and Freya. He looks like a young Odin.
Long way from home, aren't you?
what do you want?
Oh, you already know the answer to that.
Is it? Do they want Atreus because he's a giant,
Have it.
or he's half giant?
You should move on.
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us, so much smarter. And yet you hide out here in the woods like a coward.
You do not want this fight.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I do.
Leave my home.
You are going to have to kill me for that to happen.
I warned you.
Finally.
It's funny, you don't know what his special ability is till the end of the game. He doesn't feel anything. He doesn't feel pain. So, like, it's funny, when I first played this and I didn't know anything about the story as much as, like, okay, he's got a son now by a different woman. Like, as far as Norse mythology goes, I know what Marvel has taught me, which is not the legit version. But, you know, I didn't know this guy was a god. And then when you learn he doesn't feel pain, you're like, oh, that's why this fight at the beginning is so hard. You're hitting him, and it's like he doesn't feel anything. Oh, yeah, ow, 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 ow. All right, folks, we will do this on the next episode. These will be longer episodes going forward, but, like, I'm really pumped for this one, folks. This is going to be a good playthrough. You're going to want to tune the fuck in. Do you fucking understand my fucking ballsack? Thank you.